over here. All right, let's see what Patrick CC's talking about. I fuck with Patrick CC. Nigga makes dope videos. Niggas make some dope content. I've been meaning to react to one of his videos. Finally glad he dropped a new vid.
This is a photo of Jay-Z and Alicia Keys during their iconic 2009 VMA performance. But notice Jay-Z's face. He is angry, borderline disgusted. That's because standing next to him is a fan who is not supposed to be on that stage. This fan is a rapper named Lil Mama, who just made the biggest mistake of her entire life. Lil Mama intensely looks Jay in the face. She loves this
I do not remember this at all. I don't even remember this being a thing.
song and wants to let him know. He swats her leg, basically telling her to get off the stage, but she doesn't listen. This performance was the grand finale of the night, with 9 million live viewers watching around the world. In its final moments, Lil Mama crosses her arms and leans up against the duo as if she performed the entire song. She exits Radio City Music Hall smiling ear to ear. She is on top of the world, but she doesn't realize that she just sabotaged one of the most powerful men in the music industry, and her career is about to come crashing
Wait, did Lil Mama actually get blackballed? Is that what happened to her? Wait a minute. I never knew.
down. The 2009 MTV Video Music Awards was the most chaotic award show in history, but most of you probably don't remember Lil Mama's moment because the most notorious award show interruption of all time happened just 1 hour before, which
This was the same night. It's like every time the VMAs is mentioned, this moment has something to do with why it's being mentioned. This was the same night? That's crazy.
overshadowed everything that happened afterwards. Pop sensation Shakira and Twilight superstar Taylor Lautner hit the stage to present the VMA for Best Female Video. The nominees are Lady Gaga, Poker Face, Kelly Clarkson, My Life Would Suck Without You, Beyonce, Single Ladies, Taylor Swift, You Belong With Me, Katy Perry, Hot and Cold,
Man,
and
what a
Pink,
time.
So What.
Oh, what a
Best female
time.
video goes
What a
to
time. Take me back.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift secured her very first VMA, a moment she had dreamed of her whole life. But before she was able to give her acceptance speech, Kanye West runs on stage and snatches the mic out of her hand.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Beyonce is confused. She didn't know Kanye would rush the stage, nor did she want him to defend her. The crowd begins booing and Taylor stands there in shock, unable to process what just happened. The crowd gives Taylor a standing ovation because they realize Ye just stole this important moment away from her. But unfortunately, they cut to commercial and shooed her off stage, where she broke down in tears in the green room. Kanye's stunt would basically be for nothing because Beyonce won the award for Video of the Year later on in the evening. And instead of giving her acceptance speech, Bey invited Taylor back to the stage so she could have her moment. Although this incident would spark
I did not remember they did that. I did not know they robbed Beyonce of her moment so Taylor could have her. That's actually crazy. I didn't know they did all that night. This was legendary. Fuck you talking about. That's why Ye's the GOAT.
a decade-long feud, it seemed like Beyonce's Damage Control righted Kanye's wrongs for tonight. And just 5 minutes after Bey and Taylor left the stage, Jay-Z and Alicia Keys walked out to cap off the night with an iconic performance. And just before they hit the stage, a quick word from our sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is the easiest way to play fantasy sports. Not just basketball, you can make picks on baseball, football, hockey. Show were set to perform their collaboration, Empire State of Mind, which was an absolute smash hit in 2009, spending 5 weeks at the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. This song is truly a timeless classic that inspires and uplifts. Alicia's powerful vocal presence will send chills down your forearms. Jay-Z's unmistakable New York swagger will have you feeling more confident than you ever have. If you're not from New York City, you felt like you were after hearing that song. Plus, the VMAs were being held in New York City, making the performance all the more special. It's also important to consider that these two were both in the latter half of their careers. This was Alicia Keys' fourth and final #1 hit song. She was only 28 years old but had been popular for nearly a decade. With her being such an amazing vocalist, she didn't fit in well with the overly auto-tuned music that was starting to dominate the radio. This was also Jay-Z's fourth and final #1 hit song. Jay was already a 13-year veteran in the music industry by 2009, having released 11 albums with his best work behind him. It's not like he was washed up, but this song being dedicated to his home city, a city that embraced him and was pivotal to his success as a rapper, felt like a graceful bow out as the 39-year-old realized his classical lyrical hip-hop style did not fit in with the direct
2009. The reign of Soulja Boy or Lil Wayne. That's a crazy way to put it. Yeah, man. After Jay did that, he just looked around. Bunch of Soldier Boys and Lil Wayne's around, running around to dominate hip hop, which essentially is true. Niggas is either Lil Wayne or they're Soldier Boy. That's the only style of rapper for a long period of time until recently. Niggas literally came in as Little Something. Lil Wayne, either Little Something is the name, or Lil Wayne is the aesthetic, or Soldier Boy, or something as the name, some weird ass name, or Soldier Boy as the gimmick. Like, that's actually hilarious.
Direction rap was heading. Metaphorically speaking, this song and performance was like him saying, "Thanks for everything. Here's one last celebration." So for Lil Mama to interrupt that moment was more destructive than she could have imagined. These performances take multiple days, sometimes weeks of rehearsal, so every move they make is calculated. Jay was killing.
Was I muted that whole fucking time? Wait, was I muted that whole time? No way I was muted that whole time.
It. Alicia's vocals sounded amazing, and it was seemingly going to be the magical finale they both envisioned. But then Lil Mama felt a little too inspired. Additional video footage was released that showed Beyonce actually tried to grab Lil Mama and prevent her from rushing the stage. Not again, she's probably thinking. The 19-year-old hits the stage. Jay looks.
Damn, she was 19? Damn, Lil Mama Run was really that short. That's crazy.
At her confused as this was not a part of the rehearsal. He maintains his composure, but slaps her leg hoping she will scram, but she doesn't. Alicia hits her final note, the song concludes, and the crowd erupts into applause. Lil Mama mimics their closing pose, as if they had done the entire performance as a trio. Jay throws his arm around Alicia and turns his back to Mama, hoping the camera angle cropped her out. At the moment she didn't realize it, but Lil Mama just interrupted a performance that was deeply special to a man that had the power to obliterate her career. A backstage source told gossip bloggers Rush and Malloy that Jay-Z was extremely unhappy with the situation. He went ballistic. He was screaming at the MTV producers about the lack of security. He apparently thought at first she was just a fan. Beyonce finally calmed him down.
That is, in hindsight, incredibly crazy, and I couldn't imagine. That's got to be embarrassing. That's got. Did she ruin it though? I guess she did ruin it. I guess you would have to say she ruined it. I don't know, man. I think he could have spun it and just, it's Jay-Z. He doesn't got to deal with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have spazzed them niggas too.
Although this is just a rumor, someone may have gotten word to Lil Mama that Jay was pissed because she did an interview the very next day with MTV trying to explain herself.
His whole adrenaline rush is just pumping. He comes on stage and he's singing New York, and Alicia Keys is going, she's like, the big lights will inspire you. And really, I got emotional.
Sit your emotional ass down. There's no... I've never heard this interview. Did y'all know this was a thing? Chat, am I the only nigga? And I forgot, a lot of you niggas are not as old as me, so y'all damn sure wouldn't have remembered this. I don't know why I asked y'all. A bunch of goddamn 20-year-olds.
I actually got emotional. I felt like, yeah, New York, Jay. And I started to feel him, and I started to feel...
Whoa! Is that not crazy?
...myself, and I just felt the energy, and I got up, and I started walking towards the stage, and I got up there, and I was just like rooting him on as a champion.
With Lil Mama being born in Brooklyn, New York...
So she just always had acting like this, huh? Not as a bad thing, I just don't remember her always... That's the makeup of Hollywood. I never realized that. We the same age, old nigga. Oh, man. His wife was their mama, I guess. I'm only 3 years younger than you, gang. Damo, you're still in your 20s. I know. I'm saying niggas is 20. My bad. Damn. Cool, bro.
York, it's no surprise that this song, this moment, inspired her deeper than most. But she was not making an excuse. She wanted to say sorry for her interruption.
If in any way,
whoever said press play, she's scaring me. You're
offended,
terrible.
I want to apologize to both of you. I actually would love to have a one-on-one because I felt like I was being felt. Even on the stage at that moment, I felt like it was a bond.
Lil Mama didn't mean any disrespect, and in the moment, she thought that they were vibing with her on stage. It was only until she rewatched the clip on the internet that she realized her mistake.
Now that I'm home, like, wow, Jay-Z wasn't feeling that. Jay-Z feels like I disrespected him as opposed to praising him.
That awkward moment when she was the only one that felt the bond. She should have kept that energy in her damn seat, LMAO. Her apology seemed genuine, but people couldn't help but feel secondhand embarrassment, which often led to her being bullied in the hip-hop community. Lil Mama is a performer herself, and at that point had already done dozens of concerts. What if an upcoming artist she barely knew inserted themselves into her performance, let alone during an award show in front of all of her peers and 9 million live viewers at home? But the rumors that Jay was upset would be confirmed when he was interviewed on the Angie Martinez radio show just 2 weeks after the VMAs.
I just thought like it was I would never, me personally, I would never do that. I would never have the nerve to do that. Right. You know, it's just like someone's up there performing. Like we went to rehearsals and we did run-throughs and we worked really hard at the performance to put on the show for people, you know, and to interrupt that moment for us, you know, I don't think that was the right thing to do. I actually thought it was the equivalent to what Kanye did to Taylor Swift, but nobody really talked about that because I'm not a little sweet girl from the middle of America.
Jay says that Lil Mama's interruption was equivalent to Kanye's interruption.
That nigga felt that disrespected? I mean, I guess. I guess. I don't know, man. I don't think it's equivalent to it. I mean, equivalent is crazy. Y'all finished the song. I don't think you cried, nigga. She cried, at least. If you would have told me you cried, I'd have seen it. Nigga, you ain't even cry.
But he thinks that nobody cares about him, that he should just deal with his performance being interrupted while Taylor was receiving this outpouring of sympathy from the world.
You angry?
Yeah, I was a little angry, yeah, to be honest. But you know, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fight little mama?
You look crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tussle with her.
You would have took Kanye's headline right away from him.
Mama kept doing press about this moment, going on talk shows like Tyra Banks, continuing to express her deepest apologies.
So I would definitely apologize because that wasn't my intent. Yeah. Never to be disrespectful.
Gang, I don't remember none of this. Like, I remember the Kanye thing. I don't remember this shit. Damn, do I not remember 2009 for real? Like, I don't remember hearing about none of this. I don't remember seeing any of this shit. That's crazy.
Respectful to anyone. I've always been
a
respectful
Tyra
young
Banks,
woman
man.
in this industry. People know me for that. And they just be like, you know, we like Lil Mama.
Unfortunately for her, the damage was already done. Everything she worked for was for nothing. Now, most of you probably know Lil Mama for this moment and her breakout single, Lip Gloss. But her first taste of the spotlight came from being featured on the official remix for Avril Lavigne's Girlfriend. She quickly became a teen sensation, dubbed the voice of the young people. Her song Lip Gloss was a jovial, kids bop style banger that debuted at number 95 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2007. Then 2 weeks later, it moved all the way to the number 10 spot. Lip Gloss did get some hate from the hip-hop community, but that's to be expected. The song was literally designed for kids. But her second single was a little too cringe. G-Slide samples the nursery rhyme.
I remember this song. Please play it. I remember this shit. Hold on.
Wheels on the Bus. But just as she was building momentum.
No. Hold on. I remember this fucking song. Hold on.
Yeah, Ty, word up. Just had to come way out here to do this show. So I was just thinking that maybe you was thinking that. Maybe y'all be thinking.
Ride through your town, you're gonna have a problem. Tell 'em, little mama.
Hey, no way, you can show me how. No way, you can show me how. No way, you can show me how. You can show me how to G-Sky. Hey, mama told bus, hey, ride through your town. Hey, take her time. Hey, show you how. Hey,
Yeah, I remember this. This is actually crazy. What a time, man. What a time. I'm good. Turn this off.
Momentum, tragedy struck for Lil Mama. Her mother, Tara Kirkland, sadly passed away after losing a 4-year-long battle with cancer. Lil Mama recalls, she didn't look sick, she didn't act sick, she still had her energy and smile and was always loving and sensitive. Kirkland was able to see her mother just 6 days before her passing, as she was gearing up to open for Chris Brown and T-Pain on tour. Just before their show in Atlanta, her father broke the news to the 18-year-old. I couldn't feel, I couldn't cry. I was in a daze. It was a shocking moment. She was just 18 years old when she lost her mother, but she didn't have time to cope or grieve. She had a career she needed to build. So Lil Mama got back on the road and released her second biggest single ever.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Chat. Can y'all name All right, over under. Can y'all name at least 3 people here? Can y'all name 3 people here? To be fair, Chang Ain't Low just came out. Can y'all name 3 people? All right, we got Lil Mama. We got Lil B. Damn, I can only probably name 2. I don't know who this nigga is. This nigga looks familiar. This nigga and this nigga look familiar. I wouldn't be surprised. Who is this? Is this Vic Mensa? I would not be. Is this Vic Mensa right here? Is this Vic Mensa? New Edition. Nigga said New Dre. New Edition Draymond is crazy. That's Dre and Michelle. Is that Gucci Man? Is that Gucci Man is crazy? No. One of them gotta be Hurricane Chris is crazy. All right, we got niggas saying, niggas say Tiana Trump's sister, Deanna Trump. Oh man, Deanna Trump is out here. Jessica Alba, is that actually who this is? Lil Tyrone, Roscoe. None of these niggas is Roscoe. Niggas say Lil Chingy. I would not be. I don't think it's fucking Chingy. Are you sure that's... None of these niggas is Gucci. None of these niggas is Gucci. That's Little B. That's Lil Mama. I could swear to you this might be Vic Mensa. Like an early Vic Mensa. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know who this nigga is. I don't know who this nigga is, bro. This gotta be like... this is like a one-off rapper. I don't know who this nigga... This looks like... this looks like one of them niggas that used to hang around Soulja Boy. This is one of the niggas in SOD. This gotta be one of them niggas. I don't know who this nigga is. This looks like I don't know who this nigga is. I don't know who this chick is. This is funny. Nigga said one of them gotta be Hurricane Chris.
Mama got back on the road and released
Brandon SB.
her second biggest single ever, Shawty Get Loose, featuring Chris Brown and T-Pain, which scored her second number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. Her debut album released in 2008, peaking at number 25 in the US and charting in multiple other countries. No doubt this was a decent success, but she actually gained way more notoriety from her remix of Lil Wayne's A Milli. Now, her bars were just okay, but her fierce delivery and extreme confidence really stood out as there was a lack of female rappers in 2008. He even brought her on stage at the Powerhouse Music Festival to perform her remix in front of thousands. Lil Mama had the full package to be a star. She could rap,
is this all before the Jay-Z thing? Because if this is, then man, what a halt to a career that was.
Dance, which landed her a consistent job as a judge on America's Next Best Dance Crew from 2008 to 2012. She could even sing too.
Why she look at him like that?
Unfortunately, because of her mishap with Jay-Z, nobody respected her. Since the VMA incident, people suspected that she was blackballed from the music industry. Being blackballed essentially means that you won't get any press, you won't get any radio play, you won't get booked for shows.
We gotta hit her a Milli freestyle. Let's listen to it. Hold on. How is she going though? Hold on, let's see. Over under it being nice. Over or under it being nice, chat. Let's see. Have I ever heard this? I don't know if I've ever heard this.
Hey, yo, Wayne.
I feel like I've heard this.
I must be a goblin. Cause they say humans can't live without their heart. They took my mama. Let's go. Say what, say no. I goes in like Pop J, so hold up. The card is here. I goes in like Pop J, so caught up. Better ask my father. Been doing this since younger than all y'all rappers who tried to test me. I will just murder all y'all. I will destroy you. Won't miss when I murder all y'all. I'm giving new life to birth. I'm a hip controller. No, I'm the birth of hip hop. I'm a birth controller.
I can tell you right now. I mean, shit. Women's rap has come so far, right? God damn. Maybe these female. Oh, did I done turned off Patrick's video to do this.
This is a photo of.
Oh damn! I done fucked up, chat. I done fucked up. That's I'm not gonna lie to you. That was definitely something. That was definitely something. He said Glorilla clears. A lot of people clear. Ice Spice don't clear. That's still better than Ice Spice, but man, how high is you? Very.
blackballed from the music industry. Being blackballed essentially means that you won't get any press, you won't get any radio play, you won't get booked for shows, and definitely not get recognized by award shows like the VMAs or Grammys. And you get blackballed not because you aren't talented, but because you made enemies with someone in high places. There have been rumors that Jay-Z used his power to spread word throughout the industry not to work with Lil Mama, and the timeline matches up, because afterwards, her music career was over. Now, this could be nothing, but I noticed her Billboard profile has been erased. Pretty much any artist who has had a Hot 100 or any Billboard charting song or album will have a page dedicated to them. Lil Mama doesn't anymore. I was able to find a screenshot from 2021 that shows her old profile and credits her 2 songs that both reached number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, but now her page disappeared, almost like someone's trying to erase her history. The hate was stronger than ever.
Tough.
She was brutally booed off stage at Webster Hall in New York City.
Oh my God, yeah, you gotta throw the mic at somebody and just leave. That's crazy. And this nigga's even worse for keeping you going. I'd have backed the fuck up. Oh, nah, that nigga's trying to take the mic. He is not hyping her up. He said, all right, no, let me get that. Let me get that mic. Let me get that mic, man.
But the hate and attitude towards Lil Mama couldn't be expressed any clearer than Charlemagne the God, who tried as hard as he could to break her down while interviewing her. In the very beginning of her...
I do remember hearing about this. I remember hearing about... I think she cried on this, right? She started crying there. I do remember this.
Radio interview with The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne questioned Lil Mama's musical talent and cockiness due to a lack of accomplishments.
You actually have to accomplish a lot more before you come off as cocky as
But
you
I
do.
didn't come off as cocky. I come off as confident. I believe in God. And I'm not going to come up to a radio station or anywhere else and let anybody strip me of my pride.
It seemed like Charlemagne took Lil Mama saying, "I'm not gonna let anyone strip me of my pride," as a challenge, because he continued making disrespectful comments regarding her career.
It's just a record that we released for the fans. It's viral, radio, everywhere. It's
Well, you need a better internet
out.
team.
It's perfect.
You need a better
It's
internet
out.
team on Team Period, because I've never heard of that record.
Well, you gotta look
And
it
said
up.
it's
You're
everywhere.
not checking for me. You looking for Jay-Z and Alicia Keys
I
for me.
check for everybody. The last headline we saw about Little Mama. Little Mama says Nicki Minaj stole her style.
Of course.
No way. No way she said that. No way she said that. That was that. Hold on.
So what headlines are you?
Lil Mama stayed strong, so
That's
CTG
crazy.
started to get petty, insulting the way she looks.
Head, chill out, Jurassic Park, Tyrannosaurus Rex, prehistoric
Yeah, you
face.
gotta.
It seemed like she wasn't giving in, and even her team was in the background unhappy with Charlemagne's comments.
I'm sitting there trying to tell her the truth. Y'all the
saying
ones
you're telling me.
y'all the ones who be
all-
lying to
we
Little
all
Mama.
know.
Ain't nobody
Nah,
checking
I
for
feel
Little
you
Mama
though.
in these streets.
Nah, I feel you though. But I mean, you
Envy, am I lying? You one of the biggest DJs out of Envy. Is anybody checking for Little Mama? Tell the truth. When the last time somebody said, yo, play a Little Mama record in the club?
Not at this present
When
time.
the last
Angela
time?
Yee.
When the last time?
That nigga's a pussy for even indulging in this. That's tough. Why they doing that? That's hella fucked up. I'm surprised Charlamagne got as big. Well, I mean, I can understand why he got as big as he did doing and shit like this. That's fucked up. I wish the internet was like more prevalent or like as powerful, because you ain't no way some shit like this sliding, bro. No way.
I'm gonna put out a record.
You just said you got so much music out.
Yo, see now he's
That's
playing.
what she said.
But this is what- this is what-
But ultimately, he got the best of her, and she broke down.
When I was 17 years old, I put out an album while my mother was dying of cancer. That right there alone is a struggle. That's hard.
Right.
That's tough for anybody. My music will speak for itself. My actions will speak for itself. My mother will be proud. My father will be proud.
I think you got a real story to tell, and I think you should tell it. And, you know, stop focusing on the gimmicks and stop letting people
But I'm
make
not
you out
focused
to
on
be a
the gimmicks.
caricature. Because right now you're like a caricature yourself.
His attempt to try and be understanding and empathetic at the end came off as disingenuous, which can be confirmed when he later admitted that he went into the interview with the intention of making Lil Mama cry.
I told him the day before. Didn't I tell you, Angela? We was in the bar, we was drinking. I said, I'm gonna make Lil Mama cry tomorrow. Didn't I tell you that?
You
doesn't make it right?
But he
No.
has.
Lil Mama was beaten up by the music industry, ridiculed and mocked. She
That
apologized
is a
time and
sick-ass
time
nigga,
again,
bro.
but it was never good enough for anyone.
That's a
What's
sick
crazy
thing to
about
do.
this situation is Alicia Keys finally responded almost a decade later. She didn't even really seem to care. She didn't even know.
Never forgive Little Mama for that whole situation
Of
that went
course.
down.
Of course. Listen, to this day, I truly never knew she was even on the stage. That's the craziest part of the whole thing for me. I was on that stage. Jay was in the middle. She was on the other side of Jay, and I never saw her. Never.
Now, did Jay-Z actually blackball her from the music industry? Well, we'll never really be able to prove that. It's more likely that the fans were just unfairly brutal towards her. They didn't care about what new...
Who are these people? Why do they keep bringing this picture up? Who are these niggas? Is this the Lil Mama pack? I know... Nah, Lil B can't be a part of the Lil Mama pack. But who are these niggas, man?
creative projects she was working on. They just wanted to keep making fun of her for a mistake she made at age 19. All of her music afterwards fell on deaf ears. She didn't stop creating, but was never able to build up the confidence to release another album since she felt the world hated her. Now, I'll be honest, none of her music was really that good. But she did transition into acting in the 2010s, where she has seen more success. Her performance as Lisa Left Eye Lopez in the TLC biopic Crazy Sexy Cool received critical acclaim. This was also the highest viewed television film of 2013. From there, she even began doing performances with TLC doing Left Eye's verses. For the past few years, she has been landing very consistent acting roles and has proved herself worthy of the...
Have we seen any of these, chat? Not saying that it's not good. Hey, do your thing. You know, act your ass
big
off.
Screen.
I just never knew. I mean, I knew she was an actor. I just never knew she was getting consistent work.
Although her Instagram @ is still Lil Mama, it seems like she will be distancing herself from that alias soon, identifying as her real name Niatia Kirkland. Now at just 34 years young, she has plenty of time and talent to rewrite her narrative.
Damn, she's just 34? Lil Mama is not that much older than me. That is, I mean, decently, don't get me wrong, but 34? Damn, that's crazy. Dope video. We're gonna end on that one. That's tough. We're gonna end that.